Dan il-programm jista' jkollu xi prodotti kummerċjali. Wheelspin jixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji.
Insellem il-telespettaturi ta' Net Television, speċjalment dawk tal-programm Wheelspin. Nilqakom għal-programm ieħor illum f'atmosfera ftit differenti kif qed taraw madwari għaliex ninsabu ġewwa Ġeniva fl-Iżvizzera. Ninsabu hawnhekk appuntu biex inkunu lesti għal-ftuħ tal-fiera tal-karozzi l-iktar fiera kważi importanti u waħda mill-aktar fieri importanti għall-Ewropa u għad-dinja kollha u qed nistennew li se jiġu lonċjati bosta karozzi differenti ġewwa din il-fiera biex imbagħad inkunu nistgħu wkoll insegwhom jiġu joħorġu għal produzzjoni wkoll fil-ftit ġimgħat li ġejjin anke saħansitra f'Malta. Aħna tul dawn l-aħħar ġimgħat komplejna nsegwu dawk id-ditti differenti li bdew jippreparaw ruhom bil-karozzi li se jippreżentaw ġewwa din il-fiera. Waħda minn ditti li qed insegwu b'attenzjoni hija ditta ġdida, ditta bl-isem Cupra li twildet mill-ditta Seat. Din id-ditta kellha ftit ta' introduzzjoni ta' dak li sar dan l-aħħar għal din id-ditta biex joħorġu b'logo ġdid, biex joħorġu anke bi prodotti ġodda. Għalhekk qabel nibdew inħarsu lejn il-karozzi li qed jiġu preżentati ġewwa l-fiera ta' Ġeniva, se nagħtu ftit ħarsa lejn preżentazzjoni li saret ftit tal-ġranet qabel il-ftuħ ta' din il-fiera mid-ditta Seat hekk ippreżentat il-ditta Cupra.
Business. 2017 was another record year for Seat. We delivered 468,000 units, being 2017 the fifth consecutive year of growth for Seat. In fact, during the last 5 years, the sales increased by almost 50%, making Seat one of the fastest growing brands in Europe. 2017 was also the year of Ibiza and Arona. Both models were warmly welcomed by consumers and in fact accelerated the pace of growth of the brand around the whole world. And in Geneva, we will present to the public a new brand that was introduced to you or to some of you just a few days ago, the new Cupra brand. A contemporary brand with a sporty soul, unique, sophisticated, special, and I would say also edgy. Cupra has been created to demonstrate that here in Barcelona, we can really create some cool stuff. We felt that there was a space to be filled between volume and premium, mainstream and premium, a brand dedicated to those that love special things and are passionate about automobile. So we decided to make a standalone brand and create a standalone organization. Ateca is the model that marks the start of a new history, the first car to carry the new Cupra logo. Ateca is a great car to launch the brand Cupra, featuring elegant, bold, and dynamic design, but also offering a spacious interior and even a large trunk. Can you, for example, imagine a 100% electric motorsport touring car? We actually in Cupra could. Ladies and gentlemen, let's discover the Cupra e-Racer. The new Cupra e-Racer will be presented as a world premiere at the Geneva International Motor Show. This is a true motorsports car, delivering 300 kilowatt continuous power and up to 500 kilowatt peak power. And it is the first electric racing touring car in the world. So we thought, while racing should be efficient and clean. And by introducing a new and revolutionary car like this, we want to send to the racing world an important message. It is possible, it is spectacular, and this is also a lot of fun. That's the message.
U għamek tajnikom ħiel ta' dak li Seat u Cupra għandhom f'moħħom għal dawn ix-xhur li ġejjin. U ħana ser inkomplu nsegwu l-karozzi li se joħorġu minn din id-ditta ġdida kemm f'din il-fiera ta' Ġeniva e kif tiftaħ il-bibin tagħha kif ukoll fix-xhur li ġejjin biex tassew naraw it-tip ta' karozzi li jħorġu taħt dan il-kappell Cupra. Bħal dejjem infakrukom jekk intom tixtiequ tikkomunikaw magħna jew forsi tridu xi suġġerimenti jew xi pariri dwar dak li qed taraw dwar dawk il-karozzi li intom tfajtu għajnejkom fuqhom, kull ma tridu tagħmlu li tiktbulna fuq wheelspin@b.right, newmedia.com jew inkella Wheelspin PO Box 24 San Pawl il-Baħar. Min jippreferi tafu li tistgħu titlu fil-paġna tagħna ta' Facebook kemm tħallulna kumment jew inkella tabatunna messaġġ. Mela, ovvjament lejliet il-ftuħ tal-fiera ta' Ġeniva dejjem ikun hemm il-preżentazzjoni tal-Car of the Year 2018. U fil-fatt din is-sena mhux differenti lejliet il-fiera. Rajna il-preżentazzjoni ta' dawn il-karozzi li ġew nominati għal Car of the Year, se narawhom hawnhekk u mbagħad naraw ukoll min rebaħ dan l-unur tant prestiġjuż. Araw ftit il-karozzi nominati għal Car of the Year 2018.
Welcome to the award that all the car manufacturers have been waiting for. This is the Car of the Year award. It's the oldest car award out there. So let's welcome to the stage, first of all, our host at the Geneva International Motor Show, Mr. André Hefti. Can I have a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 88th Geneva International Motor Show and the 7th election in row of the Car of the Year here in Geneva. By the way, they are here with us today and in the audience along 60 highly professional motoring journalists from 23 countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new president of the Car of the Year jury.
Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Car of the Year and the Geneva Motor Show are the perfect match. The most prestigious car award in the automotive industry, presented at the most important auto show in the world. The race towards Car of the Year 2018 started last year with a long list of 37 candidates. We had 1 week testing, for example, in northern Denmark in early October, the famous Tannis test. We drove erg tests with each car. Then the jury chose 7 cars in the first round voting in November. So only to reach the shortlist is a great achievement. Let me present the cars fighting for the title this year. The nominees are
we're going to start without any further ado. We're going to start showing you
Let's do it.
the voting.
We're going to show the votes from the jury country by country. So, here are the votes.
For Austria. Now Belgium. Next up, it's Italy.
Again, 6 members. France.
Now France.
The first one of the first big markets with 6 members. A strong vote for the Citroën, but an even stronger vote for the Volvo XC40.
Now Germany.
That's where I come from. And there's a very strong vote for the BMW. 44 points from Germany. So, the Volvo's in the lead, but followed by only 6 points. So now, that's the last market.
Can the
it
United
swing?
Kingdom change it?
And they vote very, very strong for the BMW 5 Series with 42 points.
So is it enough to swing it? I think we know what the answer is going to be. Frank, I'm going to let you declare
The
our winner.
is the Volvo XC40. Congratulations. This is for you. Thank you. Congratulations. Very fine.
Aħna ser inkomplu ngawdu ftit din il-belt tant sabiħa, belt li għandna l-possibilità li niġu nżuru kull sena għal din il-fira tant eċċezzjonali. Iżda ser nagħmlu waqfa ta' ftit minuti, ibqgħu magħna għaliex meta niġu lura ser nidħlu fil-fira nnifisha u se naraw ftit l-atmosfera li qed tistennina ġewwa il-Fira Internazzjonali ta' Ġeniva. Ibqgħu magħna.
Wheelspin jixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji.
Can't fight the temptation when you get the vibration. Won't do you no.
Introducing the Renault crossover range, featuring the all-new Koleos, Renault Kadjar and new Captur.
Text Eva. I miss you. Send.
She called me up late last night, 3:15. She's waiting on the bright moonlight. She's waiting for me.
Kona by Hyundai. You drive it, you define it.
Be competitive and achieve success with Virtu Ferries. Fast track at complete freight. Virtu Ferries, your commercial partner. Virtu Ferries, value for money.
Glide over the seas with Virtu Ferries.
Inspire works with children and adults with intellectual and physical disabilities such as Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, autism and other conditions. The Inspire Foundation provides services and programs to help people with disabilities in Malta and Gozo have a good quality of life and be as independent as possible. The programs and services are offered at a highly subsidized rate and sometimes even for free. In order to do this, Inspire spends €3 million every year. You can help by becoming a friend of Inspire and thus making a donation which Inspire will use to help people with disabilities reach their full potential. Thank you.
Wasanna biex nibdew insegwu ftit mill-preżentazzjonijiet li hawn waqt din il-fiera. U fil-fatt il-ġurnata bdiet tajba għaliex waħda mill-ewwel preżentazzjonijiet hija dik tad-ditta Jaguar. Aħna tul dawn l-aħħar ġimgħat dejna norukom ftit ħiel tal-karozza li kellhom pjanat li tiġi ppreżentata ġewwa din il-fiera. Karozza li se taqqat il-grupp ta' SUV, il-familja ta' SUVs għal Jaguar bil-karozza Jaguar I-Pace. Karozza totalment elettrika, karozza il-ġmil taħħa diġà wassalnilkom xi ħiel fil-programmi preċedenti u llum se naraw il-preżentazzjoni tal-karozza għal produzzjoni. Karozza li issa se tkun fis-suq u qed tiġi preżentata għad-dinja kollha. Din hija r-reveal tal-Jaguar I-Pace hawnhekk ġewwa Ġeniva u ħana nistennew biex tibda hekk kif il-karozza bħalissa għadha mottija biex tibda il-preżentazzjoni ta' din id-ditta. Segwuha magħna.
F-Pace showed the world that we could create an SUV that both preserved and developed Jaguar design and Jaguar dynamics. And today, we're introducing a fully electric member to the Pace family. Designing the I-Pace has been a huge privilege. And like every Jaguar, it communicates performance, beauty, and agility. From the ground up, we've designed a no-compromise, desirable and practical electric performance car. 400 PS, and instant torque propelled the I-Pace from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 4.5 seconds. Our state-of-the-art pouch cell lithium-ion battery optimizes energy density, range, and repeated power delivery, even in extreme temperatures. It offers 480 kilometers range. That's London to Paris on a single charge. And you can recharge it in less than 40 minutes. It uses sports car suspension technology. An all-wheel drive means confident, inspiring response in all weather conditions. And with no engine, we've created a cab-forward sporting driving position, enabling the overall interior space competitive to much larger cars. And via your smartphone, you can preheat your I-Pace, check its range and its charge time. You can even ask Alexa for range and charge information. Our mission at Jaguar is to create special, beautiful, and intelligent fast cars. the Jaguar I-Pace delivers on that promise. And I wish to thank our CEO, Dr. Ralf Speth, for his vision and his full support. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in the automotive industry wants to create a game changer, an icon. The reality is, such an opportunity does not come around very often. The I-Pace, the first premium battery electric vehicle, a game changer. So, welcome to Jaguar Land Rover.
Tajjeb li l-għedin fuq l-istent tal-Mercedes, naddu naqra ta' kumment li m'għandux jaqsam mal-karozza li warajja, ma tajjeb li nsemmu, tajjeb għal-benefiċi ta' telespettaturi jkun jafu wkoll. Nafu dal-aħħar kien hemm ħafna għajdut fuq id-diesel fejn seru mhux sejjer. Il-Mercedes ħajjeħdu rotta kompletament differenti. Fil-fatt hawnhekk qegħdin naraw mudell ta' diesel hybrid u xi ħaġa interessanti ħafna u l-kunċett tal-Mercedes qed iħarsu fejn int għandek il-hybrid li ħajintuża fil-bliet. U mbagħad id-diesel iktar ekonomiku u iktar refined awtomatikament ħajintuża meta inti toħroġ barra mill-bliet. Jiġifieri ħajkun kunċett interessantissimu meta aħna konna mdorin meta naraw il-hybrid dejjem relatat mal-fuel. Mela titkellmu fuq hybrid, titkellmu fuq fuel, jiena indur fejn indur, karozza tal-Formula 1 nieqaf. U fil-fatt warajna għandna il-karozza li kif rebħet l-aħħar kampjonat flimkien mal-Constructors Trophy, hija xi ħaġa unika li x'imkien pubbliku bħal da ikonna ċans jom kellha mhux aħna, imma kulħadd kull min qed iżur dil-fiera għal dawn il-jumejn jista' jara t-trofew tal-kostrutturi, hija xi ħaġa li tingħata minn tima ieħor kull sena u interessanti għax fuq għandek l-istorja mill-1950 ta' kull tim li rebaħ il-kampjonat. Fil-fatt kull sena din it-trofew terġa' tmur għand min għamilha il-fabbrika oriġinali u jwaħħlu l-emblema tat-tim partikolari li jkun rebaħ dan il-kampjonat. Bis ħani għafem, nafu dal-aħħar kien hemm it-testing ġewwa Barcellona u ħanaraw naqra filmati minn hemm.
Din is-sezzjoni hija miġjuba lilkom minn Kynes Auto Sales Limited, rappreżentanti f'Malta ta' Mercedes, Smart, Renault, Dacia u ditti oħra.
Wasalna l-ħin tal-kompetizzjoni fejn intom tistgħu tirbħu magħna bħas-soltu aħna nagħmluhilkom pjuttost faċli. Aħna hawnhekk ninsabu f'belt il-ġmiel tagħha u nset nistaqsukom li ma hi dil-belt. Ħanatukom ħiel bħal kif nagħmlu s-soltu, belt li tinsab ġewwa l-Iżvizzera. Ibatunna risposti tagħkom fuq wheelspin@b.right, newmedia.com jew nkella Wheelspin PO Box 24 San Pawl il-Baħar. Min isiba aktar faċli tistgħu tibatunna risposta kemm bħala kumment fuq il-paġna tagħna ta' Facebook kif ukoll bħala messaġġ. Mela, araw x'tistgħu tirbħu grazzi għall-isponsors tagħna.
Ipparteċipaw ma' Wheelspin u kull ġimgħa tistgħu tirbħu prodotti għall karozza tagħkom offruti minn Autoglim. Fl-aħħar tas-sensiela jintrepħu wkoll valet cases diversi prodotti mill-ġdid offruti minn Autoglim.
Ek kif rajtu r-rigali li intom tistgħu tirbħu magħna ser nagħmlu waqfa oħra ta' ftit minuti, ibqgħu hemmhekk fadal aktar x'narukom waqt dan il-programm.
Wheelspin jixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji.
Black of bees came to make it hot. We beat the fire start. Bubbling up just like lava, heated like a sauna. Penetrating through your body armor. Rhythmically we massage ya.
Kona by Hyundai. You drive it, you define it.
Ditta l-insegu kull darba nkunu hawnhekk ġewwa l-Ġenivu ġewwa fieri internazzjonali oħra hija ditta Lamborghini. Ditta li qed tagħmel avanzi favolużi u ovvjament il-karozzi tagħha, il-karozzi li tippreżenta huma favolużi wkoll. Għalhekk se nagħtu dera naraw ftit silta mill-preżentazzjoni li saret, parti mill-press conference li saret, iżda ibqgħu hemmhekk għax għandna sorpriża likom.
Buongiorno signore e signori, welcome on our stand, a new stand, a stand with energy and passion. Energy and passion with a new member of Huracan family. This is the natural evolution of the last one that is part of our group. And we don't have to forget, for example, with this family, we were able this year on the motorsport side on GT3 to win the exceptional Daytona 24 hours. In 2017, where basically we achieved an incredible world record in terms of sales, in terms of turnover, and in terms of a new dimension that Lamborghini is heading to versus the future. Last year, at the end of the year, we launched a new car that, as we said, we call it Super SUV, that is projecting Lamborghini versus an incredible and different future. And this is the first time that we see this car in an incredible motor show like Geneva. And the claim of this car, since we made it possible, is something that we wanted to use because no one would have thought Lamborghini was able to be in this situation a couple of years ago. Thank you so much and enjoy the experience with us today.
Nibqgħu mal-Lamborghini u din id-darba anke minħabba intervista li kellna ppjanata waqt din iż-żjara tagħna ġewwa Ġeniva, ukoll dħalna fejn mhux ħafna nies għandhom il-possibilità li jidħlu. Se ndaħlukom magħna ġewwa parti mill-istand tal-Lamborghini u se nidħlu f'uffiċċju ta' xi ħadd partikolari fejn hemmhekk Pierre se jwasslilna intervista li żgur intom ħassibu interessanti u anke l-persuna hija interessanti. Qed nirreferi għall-intervista Pierre ma' Stefano Domenicali.
Nisabu għal darbohra fil-Motor Show ta' Ġeniv. Naħseb jina l-lum l-emozjoni tiegħi ma tantx nista' naħbiha. U meta ħataraw jew inkella minn għandi miegħi hawnhekk illum, żgur li l-emozzjonijiet jiġru iktar minn normali. Biss ħaniprova nsom kalm, għax dan momenti jiena huma momenti importanti ħafna lija u importanti meta nintaqa' mhux ma' persuna imma nintaqa' ma' ħabib. U meta nintaqa' ma' ħabib tipprova iżżomm l-emozzjoni kontrollati imma mill-banda l-oħra titkellem naqra fuq dak ix-xogħol kollu li qed jagħmlu bħalissa qed nirreferi għal Stefano Domenicali. Stefano, I'd like to welcome you once more to our audience. I've been telling my audience that it's very difficult for me to retain my emotions whenever I meet you. It gives great sensation and great pleasure. But besides talking about myself, how are you? How are you getting on at Lamborghini and this beautiful family that you're creating within this company?
Yeah, thank you so much, first of all, from your very kind word. It means a lot to me. And I remember when I came in Malta a couple of years ago, great experience, great meetings that I'm pretty sure that, will happen very soon again. But going back to our business, I have to say that we are very happy because the brand is growing. The business is going very, very well. And we are in front of a year of a big change for our company. 2017 was a record year when we sold 3,815 cars, plus 10% of the year before. We overshoot 1 billion as a turnover. And now we are having ready to be introduced in the market in summertime the new super SUV, the Urus. That will give us a new dimension. In 2 years' time, we're going to be double. We have hired more than 500 people. We have invested a lot of money, and what is for me mostly important is that we have a customer base that is very, very young and an incredible attention from the young generation. So, great responsibility, but a great emotion to look ahead with this Italian company that is really, I'm pretty sure that in the future will be more and more strong and known all around the world.
One of the things which one knows, you mentioned, actually you anticipated what I was going to ask you. When we talk about Lamborghini and DNA, we talk about exotic cars. Now with the SUV market, you took everyone by surprise. But why is Lamborghini all of a sudden going at a tangent, something completely different? And as you write this out, it's been a success. So how would you analyze that?
I think very simple. The market, once again, all around the world, is showing an incredible trend of growth of the SUV segment. And the thinking behind this product was, we can be, as always, Lamborghini, different from the others, trying to find a super niche in the niche of SUV to be cornered with our brand. Therefore, the product that we are launching is for sure a shape of a SUV, where for the first time you can have your family on board, but with the DNA of Lamborghini, so design, extreme performance, and all the technical characteristics of a Lamborghini. And this is something that for us was fundamental to enter in this new market. And the success we are receiving so far in terms of orders is proving that at that moment the decision was right. Now it's a matter of delivering the car, making sure that the attendant, what the customer is expecting from the car is there in terms of performance for sure, in terms of level of service, in terms of usability of the car, because what is great from this car is that he has different soles, depending where you want to drive it and how you want to drive it, on the street, on the track, on the sand, on the ice, on the gravel. It's fantastic. On the other hand, we don't have to forget we have a super sport car. That's why we are here in Geneva to launch the Huracan Performante Spider, because the focus for us will stay always on Aventador, S, Huracan, or whatever will be the name of the future car, because we cannot forget where we were born. And this is the reason why the focus on this super sport car will stay even stronger in the future.
So basically you'll have two platforms, both working on where you were and what you'd want to arrive regarding the SUV. And will they be working in tandem? Will the models come up together, or will we see one SUV and one performance car? I mean, here we're seeing the Performante, which has taken Lamborghini to another extent with the shape and everything. But will there be a preference, or is that the case of you moving along with according to what the market is going to request?
First of all, for us, the value of exclusivity is very important. Therefore, we need to be prudent in our growth, because the double dimension that we're going to hit very soon is because of the extension of our portfolio. But for us, it's fundamental to prepare our cycle life of the project in order to keep having the right flow with different models at the appropriate time. We don't have to push too much, because now really the market is going very, very well. Therefore, we're going to launch product with the right technology at the right moment when we see the potential to do the next step.
You mentioned that the right decision had been taken. Was that a surprise for Lamborghini when you saw all this demand? And in a way, did it keep the flow of the company working well, as like you weren't prepared of having such a success story on the SUV?
I think that we believe it was the right decision. So far, we were positively surprised that the expectations are from the customer are even higher, because in terms of orders, we are really running incredibly fast week per week, once again, without having the car on the street. And then, of course, inside the company, the big task is for all the people to understand that now Lamborghini is bigger. And the level of attention, the level of activity will be even higher. Therefore, it's our duty to make sure that all the people will be integrated very well in the system and working with the right passion for the products and the brand.
For sure, when you have Stefano Domenicali in front of you, we have to bring in the element of motorsport. And we know that Lamborghini is quite active there as well. What are the futures regarding what's going to happen regarding motorsport within the brand?
Well, let me say that first of all, we are very proud about the victory of this year in Daytona with the GT3 race, because for motorsport this is something special and unique. For the future, I think it's a matter of priorities. Motorsport platform with the customer team will stay. Our Super Trofeo will stay because it's a very strong platform. We can think further ahead, but we need to understand what is the future of regulation in GTE mainly and in this kind of world. So far, other formula are too expensive and not really what is the need for our brand to be in. Therefore, I would say in the next couple of years, we're going to have a stable approach with the wish to keep preparing the drivers to support the team that are buying our cars and to invest, of course, in our Super Trofeo. Then, as soon as everything will be clear for the future regulation, then we can decide, but at the appropriate time.
I cannot give myself, because I'll be biased regarding the adjectives given to Stefano Domenicali. But how does Stefano Domenicali looks at Lamborghini? How would you identify it in maybe 2 or 3 words?
Lamborghini is a very young company now, with a very good emotion and passion that you feel inside the team, in Sant'Agata, but also on our customer base. So it's we are shaping, let me put it this way, the so-called informal luxury. So young, talented guy that of course have the possibility to buy this kind of cars that are trendy, not so formal, but in a path of growth, That's why they are so young. And they like to be in sport, technology, and of course they want to be seen as a Lamborghini owner because they feel that the brand is cool to be associated with.
Regarding technology, is Lamborghini looking beyond the normal engines? Is it looking at other ways of propulsion within the engine?
Yes, it's for sure a must for Lamborghini to always look ahead. We know that in the mega trend of the automotive industry, like electrification, autonomous driving, we need to be positioned in the right dimension for Lamborghini. Therefore, we believe that the natural step that we have to face will be hybridization. Therefore, hybridization will be the powertrain that we're going to be used in the future model because it's the natural evolution of who we are. And then, with regard to electrification, as you have seen, last year we have launched the third millennium concept car. That shows that we have ideas for the future, but we're going to do that as soon as the technology will be viable at a good cost with the performance that we need for our cars. Because today, the level of performance have changed in terms of comparison. If you take an electric car from 0 to 100, it's faster than a normal because of many technical reasons. But if you want to have a performance for a couple of laps in a track or you want to have fun, then of course we are much better. And this is the reason why we need to balance our performance in terms of parameters versus what is going on. And we don't have to forget what the customer wants. Therefore, for sure, hybridization, first step, attention to the future, but don't forget that we create iconic V12 and V10 that will be, even in the future, with hybridization, part of our products.
The future of Lamborghini, as you rightly mentioned, so is definitely on power, exotic cars, and yes, rightly so, SUVs. Stefan, I'd like to thank you.
Thank you so much.
It is always an experience for me doing this interview, and it's becoming a bit of a ritual now that we come here and thanks to you and your guys give us the opportunity to come up close and meet such an incredible person. I'd like to thank you once more.
Thank you so much, Pierre, and once again, a big greeting to all our friends in Malta, and I really hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
U b'dak l-aħħar feature li telajnilkom illum wasalna fit-tmiem ta' dan l-ewwel programm li qed intellaw minn hawnhekk minn Ġeniva. Żgur li fadal aktar xnorukom għaliex fadlinna aktar ġranet ta' filming biex kemm jista' jkun imwasslulkom ħafna minn dawk il-karozzi li qed jiġu preżentati hawnhekk u inwasslukom aktar informazzjoni dwarhom. Aħna kif dejjem ngħidulkom hekk kif toħroġ karozza ġdida se tarawha fuq Wheelspin. Passoltu ngħidulkom li jekk tixtiequ tikkomunikaw magħna għajdulna dak li taħsbu dwar dak li orinikom illum, jew forsi xi suġġeriment jew xi kumment ibatulna fuq wheelspin@v.rightnewmedia.com jew nkella Wheelspin PO Box 24 San Pawl il-Baħar. Tafu wkoll li hemm il-paġna tagħna ta' Facebook hemmhekk għalikom biex kemm forsi taraw xi programmi preċedenti ta' Wheelspin jew inkella tgħaddu xi kumment jew xi suġġeriment min-naħa tagħkom, komplu għamlu dan aħna qed nistennew biex nirċievu minn għandkom. Ovvjament, programm bħal dan jittella bl-għajnuna ta' ħafna nies, aħna minn qalbna nirringrazzjaw lil Kynes Auto Sales Limited, lil Muscat Motors flimkien ma' BMW Malta Limited, lil Continental Cars, lil Michael Attad Limited, Michael Tabona Limited, Gazanza Meat Motors Limited, kif ukoll Motors Inc., lil Autoglim, lil Virtu Ferries, lil Hotel Excelsior u min-naħa tiegħi nirringrazzja lil Alex Lapira minn Alex Lapira Hairdressing għal xahar. Kunu ċerti li tagħmlu appuntament għal magħna nhar it-tnejn fl-10 ta' flaxija fejn se nkomplu norukom aktar minn dawn il-karozzi li qed insegwu hawnhekk ġewwa Ġeniva. Iżda jekk tixtiequ tarġgħu taraw dan il-programm il-ġdid, infakrukom li l-programm għandu mill-inqas 2 repetizzjonijiet kemm nhar is-Sibt wara l-aħbarijiet tas-sitta kif ukoll nhar ta' Ħadd fil-25 ta' flaxija. Sakemm niltaqgħu l-ġimgħa d-dieħla, insellmukom.
Wheelspin jixtieq jirringrazzja lil dawn il-kumpaniji.